Hey YouTube family, it is Jen and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be doing a full face of 99-cent store makeup. I have a full face of makeup here complete with lashes and I am excited to see what kind of look I'm going to be able to come up with. And if that sounds interesting to you, then stick around because we're going to get started here shortly. But before I do, I just want to say, if you've never seen my face before, hello, my name is Jen and I purchase and try makeup and skincare so that if something doesn't work out, I could probably, hopefully, save you a couple bucks. So think about hitting that subscribe button and joining my YouTube family. It would be really amazing to have you here. Now with that being said, we're going to get started with today's video. It was slim pickings. I've got to tell you, there's just a very small area where they have makeup at the 99-cent store, and I pretty much scoured what they had there and tried to come up with what I could do to make a full face of makeup using 99-cent store products. So let me show you what I got. The first thing I got that's not in the bag that I'm going to use to put my hair up today are these cute little clips. I don't know, they're probably going to leave those little dents in my hair and the whatnot, but I don't really care. I kind of like these, so I went ahead and grabbed these. That's part of the haul. This is the Mega Glow highlighter from Smoke and Mirrors, so this is the highlight that I'm going to be using. Kind of interested to see how that works out. Select Lash eyelashes in the style Flirt, so that should be interesting. It says lightweight and easy application. It also has a little blue in there. Next up is our eyeshadow, and this is a duo shadow from Remy Rose. This is actually looking kind of pretty, so it's called Kayla, basically, is the name for this little eyeshadow duo, but it's looking kind of cute. I'm kind of hopeful on that one. Next up, we've got an eyeliner, and this is also from Remy Rose. It says this is an eyebrow pencil, but I'm going to use it as liner today because I'm pretty sure that it would, well, I'm hoping that it'll work for liner as well. So we got this from Remy Rose. Next, we've got some mascara, and this actually was kind of cool. It's from Love Junkie, and this is kind of neat. It's the little tubey mascara, so we're going to go ahead and try this one out. So next up from L'Oreal, we have our blush and contour duo. We have a cute little lip gloss from Beauty Benefits because I wasn't able to find a lipstick that I thought would work for what I was going for today. From LA Color, we've got our little concealer stick, so this looks like it's going to be kind of fun. And last but not least, we have got from Beauty Benefits, and this is their powder foundation. It has been a while since I've used a powder foundation, so we're going to rock this out and see what happens. So let's go ahead and crack some of this stuff open, and we'll get started with our full face of 99-cent store makeup. And I'm excited to see how this turns out. Okay guys, so hair is up in our cute little clips. I'm actually really liking these, very functional. I've always really kind of liked these little clips. I just haven't had them in a long time. All right, let's move on to the fun stuff, and that would be the makeup. And the first thing I'm going to do is try this concealer here. Let's see what this feels like, a little stick concealer. Oh, it feels a little on the thick side. Now, I am totally aware that these are not going to be the best shades for me as far as my foundation and skin goes because, like I said, there really wasn't a whole lot there that I could choose from, not a lot of variety, so I'm just going to go with what I got, and that would be this. So let's see if I can get this on my eyelid, and we can start with some eyeshadow. It actually blended out pretty well, so let's go ahead and try our little duo here from Remy Rose and see what happens. It looks like, are they both shimmers? Let's swatch it real quick. See. It's kind of a light pinky peachy shade, and then we've got our more of a little shimmery shade. It's kind of pretty. So we're just going to do a two-tone eye look today and see how it works out. All right, let's get our little brushes going here. It is a powdery formula, but doesn't mean it's bad. Eyes first, face after. Well, that's got some pigment. That's actually kind of pretty. It's going to be a very easy eye look today. I'm going to put some of the shimmer on the outer portion of my eye here, and then some more of that lighter shimmer on the inner. Oh, you know what I might do? I might go ahead and use the highlighter to highlight the inner corner of my eye. Maybe that would be something really cool to do. Yeah, so far that's not bad. It's definitely showing up, which is great. So far this is what we have going for the eyes. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer under my eyes, and then we're going to try the powder foundation, which I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous about it. I already know it's not going to match my skin tone, but do it anyway. Oh, this is reminding me of the Flush Stick foundation, so much so because it is very draggy. Gorgeous. Let's get my little brush here to do the work for me to blend this out. It's basically giving me a very sheer coverage. It's not the most concealing concealer I've ever used, but there's a little something there. So yeah, I mean, we'll keep working with it. We still got our foundation, so let's go ahead and jump into this really quick and see if this gives me some more coverage. I'm kind of curious to find out. We're gonna pick some of this product up and put it on the face. I already know it's not gonna match, but maybe I could buff it out to where it will look, I don't know, okay. So we got some product here, and let's put it here. I might be able to work with this. Let's give it a try. That little sponge is not working well for this. I'm gonna go ahead and use my brush instead and see what we can make happen with this powder foundation. Looks like I'm already hitting something like hard pan in here, so that's kind of a trip. Did not expect that to happen. I haven't used powder foundation since I was in high school, so this is really a throwback for me. So there's the foundation, and now we're going to go ahead and move on to our contour and blush portion of the program from L'Oreal. Here we go, got my brush. So let's go into the sculpting side of things, and let's see if we can contour and add a little something good to my face. I don't know, let's give it a try. Let me swatch this really quick. So far, there's very little showing up. I'm really digging my brush into the product. I'm not getting a lot of color payoff with this. Okay, well, it says sculpt. I'm like, come on, sculpt. Sculpt me already. It's not sculpting. It's just kind of, I don't know what the hell it's doing. Nothing. Not much is happening, you guys. I feel like I'm putting nothing on my face. How odd. I just want to like scrape some of it off to see if I feel like I'm not picking up any product. What I'm literally doing is like I'm scraping this side here. Let's try up here. Let me see. Do you see anything? I would say it's like a barely there contour because it's barely there. All right, let's move on from that. I don't think I'm going to get much more out of that, and let's go ahead and try the blush. That was a mistake. All right, let's get some blush. Come on, L'Oreal, what are you doing? Okay, let's see how this works. I don't know, it's very gently pigmented, let's say it that way, because I am not seeing a whole lot showing up with this blush and contour. I mean, I know I have it here on the brush, but scrape some of this off too and see. Okay, all right. We're gonna go ahead and try our highlighter, which I already know is gonna be pretty light for my skin, but we're gonna do it anyway because this is what I had to choose from. So again, it's a very powdery formula. Doesn't mean it's bad, just means that it's powdery. So let's give this a shot and see what happens. Let's grab a little more and see what happens. I'm definitely inhaling it. Oh, okay, I see some now. I see a little. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, you just gotta build it up a little bit, and then it shows up. That's good. I'm kind of relieved because I was thinking, oh no, I don't want everything to bomb today. I'm gonna take that highlighter. I'm gonna pop it in the inner corner of my eye to add a little bit more something to my eyeshadow look, and we'll see how that turns out. Let's try it. That's actually really pretty. Next we got our little duo here, and this is a brow and liner duo, I believe. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little lining on my eyes, and then we're gonna try the mascara. So let's add a little liner to our lash line here. Come on, little liner. Yeah, it ain't doing it. Let's try in the lower lash line, see if I can get something to show up. Let's try in the waterline and see if I can get something to show up. Hang on. there's nothing. It's not wanting to show up. So when again, this is an aggressive kind of deal here where I'm like really kind of putting pressure, and then yes, you get some pigment that actually shows up. But when I go to put it on my eyes, it's not happening. Anything? Bueller. Okay, so I'm gonna say that the liner is a fail, and that's okay. The liner didn't work out, but we still have mascara, we still have lashes, things are still happening, we're okay. Let's go ahead and give my lashes a curl, and then we'll try this mascara. It's a cute little applicator we got there. It looks a little liquidous, but you know, let's give it a try and see what happens. This mascara is actually pretty cute. It's not giving me like super long extended lashes or anything crazy like that, but it's actually really cute. It certainly works. Let's go ahead and bust into these eyelashes and see what happens, because these are kind of funky. These little flirty lashes that we got today. We're making this happen, you guys. 99-cent store, full face. I mean, really, we're going for it. We are living our best life right now. Let's give this a shot. That looks weird. Okay, so these lashes are hanging on by a thread, and we're going to talk about these in a second, but I want to hop into this lip gloss, and we're going to go ahead and put this on. Let's do the gloss. It's pretty. It's got a pretty little shine to it. It's not super opaque, but I wasn't expecting it to be. It's not super sticky. It smells fruity, which is kind of nice. So this gloss is actually pretty decent. I like the gloss. And this is the finished look. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take these lashes off, and we're going to do a rundown on the things that worked and didn't work, starting with these. Now, as I take these puppies off, these lashes, these flirty, lightweight is what it says on there, that they're lightweight and easy application. They are lightweight, I'll tell you that, but easy application, absolutely not. So what's up with these as they stick to my hand is that you have a thicker bit of lash here at the base, and then as it flares out, it gets super thin. And this band here is very difficult to, normally I would bend it and get it to form to my eyelid. It will not do that, even with callus glue, which is like a pretty decent eyelash glue. It will continue to lift up. They're basically straight across, so they're not going to form or fit to your eyelid. They're just going to keep lifting up, and it's just such a flimsy little band. It's difficult to get it to even adhere or lay down on your eyelid, so definitely do not recommend these. These were an absolute nightmare, 100%. I do not like these. I'm just telling you right now, which is why I took them off. There's no point in having them on at this point. Let's move on to some other things here. Now, this foundation, this is basically just a light powder. They're saying that it's foundation, but really it's just a light powder to maybe put on over your foundation to set it if you want to, but there's no real coverage there. It didn't really do my skin any favors, and I was kind of expecting it to be that way, so I'm not super shocked by this. It's just basically a powder with a little bit of tint to it. Not terrible, but not super great, so I wouldn't recommend this one. Absolutely not. This L'Oreal was, wow, what a letdown. There was absolutely no pigment in here. I mean, I was basically scraping it, you guys saw, to go ahead and get something to kind of show up on my face, and it just didn't work out for me at all, which is unfortunate because the peach blush in here looks like it would be really pretty if it had any opacity to it. And this cool contour, I actually like cool contours, but nothing showed up, so I wouldn't recommend you getting this either. Let's move on to something I actually liked, and this Remy little duo for the eyeshadow, very pretty. I really like this, as well as this highlighter. This is actually really pretty. You do have to build it up, but it's nice in the inner corners of my eyes. It's actually really lovely. I dug this. So these are definite wins right here. This concealer stick, not one of my favorites. It does remind me of the Flesh Stick foundation, and I just don't like the formula. I don't like the drag that it has to it. I think pulling and tugging at the delicate skin under or around your eyes is just not a good idea in general, so do not recommend this one, unfortunately. But, you know, it was worth a try, so we gave it a shot. The eyeliner, I don't know if I need to melt it a little bit or what, but this did not do anything except drag across my eye and maybe give the slightest bit of color, which was really unfortunate because, you know, I was hopeful for this one, but this did not work out for me very well. So we're just going to go ahead and set her aside. The mascara, I actually really like this mascara. I think it's kind of cute in a little tube, and it's a decent shade of brown for a natural kind of like no makeup day. So I have no problem with this. I think this is actually really, really nice, and I will be using this in the future. The gloss is very pretty. I really enjoy the gloss. Absolutely good. But other than that, I'm going to have to say the rest of it was pretty much a bust. Now, so far as a full face of makeup goes, you guys, I got to honestly say it wasn't all bad. You know, we've got some good things here and we got some not so good things here. And that's totally okay because, you know, we got to hang out and try it together. And if you are heading off to the 99-cent store and you're thinking about purchasing some of these items, at least you know some things that you should avoid that are not going to work very well for you, especially those lashes, because I have no lashes and I use lashes a lot, and these, no, please don't buy them. Don't buy the Flirt Select lash. Don't get this, no, don't get this. So anyway, you guys, this is the finished look, and this is the end of the video. I want to thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope y'all are safe, and I hope y'all are having a beautiful day. Thanks. Bye.